welcome to RawSlowGaming and our Let's Play series here, totally of SnowTopia. This is an open alpha product that we are testing out here very shortly today, or actually we'll do maybe a couple of episodes. And as I said, this is an open alpha, so they are considering to do a Kickstarter here later in May, but I've played with this a little bit one time before and I love the concept here, and it looks pretty darn nice and has pretty nice features, but as you see, the interface and a lot of stuff is pretty darn basic. But you will see some basics of this game, and we will do the tutorial or beginner guide is here. So this, what you see is I have only zoomed in and out and moved the camera basically, so you can move the camera with the WASD, and yeah, that's the only way. And you rotate the camera by holding in the middle mouse button and zoom in with the scroll wheel. So with that said, our job here is to build a ski lift and design a ski run and then welcome some skiers, and that goes automatically. And what we can build is ski lifts and ski runs. The icons here for trees and buildings aren't unlocked, and it's not the case at the moment. And you can add a layer for the skiruns difficulty, so that's basically the case. And you have here this map, and it's pretty big but also pretty small, but you have 3 hubs, one down here and one here, which is the lowest one I believe, and this one here, which is the highest one. So I think we'll actually start here from the one that is lowest on the map, and we'll do some basic lifts here, or small lifts, and we'll start with something that is new, just updated yesterday here in this open alpha. So we'll do a surface lift here, and we'll run it just like a beginner lift or a few beginners lift here, very easy. And so we'll run it from here to just like close by to this mountain here, like so, and we get here a length of that lift, so it's 172 meters, so basically a very short lift, and let's then undo a ski run. So we can either choose medium size ski run or a large ski run. So we'll do a large one here as our basic beginner ski run. So you basically hold in, or you click once and then you drag it out here, and if you click again you will set a check mark or a waypoint, so to say, and you see here you get a warning if you try to build the slope uphill, since, well, the skiers won't be able to go uphill, so we'll have to do it downhill, and we'll just do basically a large one just like this around this surface lift. So we don't want to go under here, even though we actually are allowed to, and that look actually like a pretty darn interesting ski run, I think, to be that close to the mountain and there, but we'll do like pretty much like that, but I want to bring it in a little bit here first, so we'll actually do like that and have it a little bit closer here to that lift, and we'll add it in here very, okay, we can't do it there, so we'll add it in like so. And once you have set it all the way, you get this little ring, so to say, and you have to press it again so to make it. And you can't change the name of any ski runs or anything like that at the moment. And you see here we got our first skier here on the lift, and this surface lift is obviously, yeah, it does work. It just looks a little bit funny since this line goes straight down. It should be in an angle, but this is basically just a prototype, so it's very, very early here in the progression or development of this game, but I'll just show you the basics here, since I really like this concept that they have going on here. So I think we will actually do another surface lift as well. Up here, one that is going to get a little bit will be a little bit more tricky, or the run rather will be a little bit more tricky. I will bring it up to here. It's a good placement, I think, and you see there that was the maximum length on this type of lift here, 312 meters, so very close to that number is the maximum length for that one. And we'll actually do another surface lift here, just like that, or we couldn't do that. I wonder if we can, no, we can't. I would like to do that in a corner, so to say, but let's see if we can do it like this maybe. Now we get collisions everywhere. I wanted to connect these two guys. We'll actually see here if we can do a little share lift. Now we'll get collisions there as well. So we'll actually do a medium ski run here, and we'll start it off here as high as possible, and we'll run it here very close to the mountain here actually, and then move it here and down here. So this should end up being a blue ski run, I believe. And yeah, it is. So this is a little bit trickier, and we'll end up in the same ski run that we are having here. And we'll do a large ski run here from straight down to this one, and we'll actually get the warning there that it must go downhill. So I guess we'll have to close it in here pretty early, so something like that maybe. Now we get a warning once again, unfortunately, so I guess we'll have to bend it a bit like so, bend it like Beckham maybe, you can say. And we get a little bit too close to the surface lift, and we'll have this one go. Actually, we want it to be, we actually would have liked this one to be mostly blue, so let's actually do like that, so we get mostly blue. And then we'll so as you see here, it's sometimes a little bit hard to see the topography, so to say, so we'll actually match it up like that, I think. And I guess this will end up being a green run. No, actually it finished up being a blue one as well, so that's pretty nice. So we'll here also do a switch over, so you can reach the green run here. So I think we'll do, or actually we won't do that, since we shouldn't be able to do that since this is a surface lift, so that's not really the case. But speaking of surface lifts, and so we'll do, I think we'll do a gondola from this side and place it here on the top of this mountain. like that, and from there we can build an amazing ski run down here and take the guys back up, and also we can do some super thrilling runs down here. So let's actually start with that and do some runs here. So these ones won't be that well, they will be super advanced, or should be pretty advanced. It looks pretty darn steep to me, at least. So we want it to be at least red, basically the whole way down, and we want to bring it a little bit like so. I think that looks like a decent run, actually, and I guess that will end up being blue, or not blue, red. No, it actually ends up being red, black, which is what we aimed for here in that run. And I think we'll actually add in a few more variations of this one. So we'll actually just end up doing like this, I think. A variation of it straight down. So you can take the easier way down, which is still pretty hard this way, or you can take the crazy way down this way. So let's actually show if this are. So yeah, exactly, you can have a real black way down, or you can take the a little bit easier way down here. So, and you can zoom in pretty darn well, and I think the game looks pretty beautiful, actually. And if you're wondering what settings I'm at, it's actually medium settings here, so the game can look prettier. And as I said, this is very, very early access. So it will only get prettier, I guess, and better and more animations and stuff like that. That is, well, basically quite non-existent in the game, as you see, but they have some basic path finding and stuff like that, so pretty nice. And we're waiting on our first guests on this lift, actually. So this looks like a guy who's should be entering, yeah. So I guess we will see peeps coming down here pretty soon. So I'm thinking that we will do a run here, that basically a main run that goes pretty much alongside here and connects to this large run somewhere around here. So let's actually do that now, and I think we'll do the main run from here. And we'll go, which side of the rock will we go? Can we go this way? Let's see, we can go this way, so let's actually see here. So we'll go a little bit under the gondola, and the question is, which side will we choose? I think we'll choose it like this. Now we could actually just, yeah, we'll connect it even all the way down here. And I think that will be red, I hope, yeah. A red, nice run, pretty straightforward, or yeah, pretty straightforward in terms of how our run actually is. So it's just pretty straight down, down the ski lift. But it should be pretty same level all the way, and it looks pretty darn nice, actually. I'd love to ski that myself. And you can get nice views like this. Looks super nice actually. So let's plan along a little bit further here. So I think we could add in 1 or 2 more steep runs coming off from this one. So let's do that. I think to get the most of the slope we could start from here. And we could actually, and you right click to cancel, so let's cancel that one actually and start a little bit earlier here. So this crosses into that one and it don't notice that, so it's a bit unfortunate. So we'll end up the run like this actually. This is looking darn nice, so pretty much straight forward down the mountain with the same level all the way. This one is a little bit crazier with a little bit steeper run, but this is a nice black run all the way through, so that's very nice. And we'll add in a large slope from here that will just take down like so, and should be red. No, it's actually black, that one as well. And we apparently get a little notice here that thanks us for playing here, and as said, this is heavily under development, and it's going to probably be a Kickstarter in May, so you can look out for that when that hits, and we'll for sure look out for that as well here on the channel, and you can join and share the news and everything here. So do check this game out, it's pretty darn fun, and we'll continue playing here soon. So we'll do a little bit bigger and more here than 150 skiers. After all, we have this enormous space to play around with, and we have only made a few little lifts and runs down here. So actually I think we are pretty much done here with this side. We'll add in 1 or more run though, just one here. That's basically an easy way out on something that already is easy. So let's do like that. So we have a run in like so, and that looks very nice actually. I think very nice runs down here from this lift, and very nice to have it then go down into this easy well run down to our main area. So let's actually do this a little bit crazy run I'm thinking about, down here through the mountain and down to somewhere around here. And we want this to be a large run, I think, since this will be a pretty popular run in my mind at least. So we want to have this one go like this, and oh, it's a tight fit here, so let's spin the camera a little bit, and we can have a run go that way as well. So we have the run here, right between the mountain and yeah. So getting a little bit, not laggy, but I'm a little bit too much movement here in the camera. So I'm thinking that we'll end up with this run pretty much like somewhere around here. So like that. So we'll with that, we'll see here if we can actually fit in gondola. We can actually fit in a gondola here straight over that huge cliff, and we'll actually add in a chairlift here as well. So we'll have all variants, and we'll add that one in. So actually we can have that as well, pretty much straight on the top here. So we'll do that pretty much. So it's actually a little bit of here is a top, but we'll build that down, I guess, with a ski run. So I think we'll do like so. Okay, now we got a bad angle here to work things out. So we'll do a large ski run between these guys actually, just so we can connect them, and we'll do a medium ski run down here to this run for sure. We'll actually do that. Can we do that even? No, we can do that to here, so like so. So we have connected that chairlift to this slope as well. And from we'll have a small or medium run as well from this one to we will go down that side as well. I promise you guys we will do that, but I think we'll just do basically a transport run here on this side of the gondola as well. Or actually, it's just a transport run to get them back into this side if they want to. So here they can basically choose to go with the gondola or the chairlift to go down the same run. So I'm thinking about our next move here. Here we got a bunch of skiers going down our new main attraction. Things seem to go well here. And here you also of course have the information on how many skiers we have on their different profiles, and how many of each profile and their satisfaction. So overall, all our skiers seems pretty happy at the moment, and we have 240 skiers. And here we're actually looking at an expert who don't have that much energy left, but do have a lot of satisfaction. And from ski run 10 here mainly. And this is this run here, and we actually have a lot of guys going down this hill, but that is something we did expect to have. This is actually a bit funny. How are they going? Okay, so they are going the super slow way down to the same run, actually somehow green run here around. It looks a bit funny, but as I said, I'm thinking about what we will do next year for this little area. We can't really do much here, unfortunately. We can what we can do and we'll do a run here on this little side of this stone, and we'll actually do that one large as well. So we'll just run it down like this. So that should be red or black, and it ends up being black as well. And that must be due to, well, it's pretty black actually. Just a lot of different terrain rather than this one that is pretty much the same terrain all the way, pretty smooth. This one is not so smooth. And this side is certainly even steeper, so let's have fun with that and make a super scary run here. So we'll see if we actually we have a little bit of a problem here, I see. So let's build that into the terrain pretty much here, so we can go down to this way, and as you see down here is black, but we are planning to go down here. But we will definitely have a run here as well, or actually let's maybe have the main run go down here, like this. So we have another super and we'll actually do a large run here as well through this part, so that one can end up here, which is even more black, so you don't have this boring part down here. So this one pretty much straight down. And see, you can actually tilt the camera a bit up, I feel, yeah, a little bit. So looking at it like this, or lifts here, sure look pretty scary, going up them, especially this chair lift. You don't want to fall off this super high cliff, and yeah, and I don't know how this works actually, if you can see anything about which lift they are using. I guess not, but they seem to be preferring the chairlift here for some reason. And yeah, I think this will be a pretty good place to end the first episode here. We'll do 2 episodes here. I believe there's no save feature in the game currently, as it's open alpha, unfortunately. So I will continue straight away from this point in the next episode, and we'll talk a little bit more about this game. Anyway, so if you do have enjoyed this episode and this series and this channel, do remember to smash that like button, comment about just about anything you like, and do hit the subscribe button as well to RawSlowGaming, so you're sure that you don't miss out on any of the new content that we bring to you here daily at RawSlowGaming. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye, see you next time.